Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 with episode 49 of my Monster Feed the Beast server play series. So, I have started to really enjoy using the MFFS stuff to actually copy and paste the different house designs. I'll probably use this quite a bit in the future. Just finishing up this building, as you saw from the beginning of the episode. This is working out really well. Don't think I brought any of the lights up here, so I'm kind of missing my wrath lamp. Go ahead and grab that, and we should be good to go up here. Hopefully this doesn't spawn any mobs. Shouldn't, because of the magnum torches that we have around the base, but I believe this is looking really good. As you can see, all of my buildings have roofs now. Yay! So let me go ahead and bring this back inside, and we can go ahead and start with our next project. Alright guys, so I have decided that I am going to start looking at different ways to deal with getting liquid XP or mob essence, and you can see that I'm down in my kill room. This is where the wither is going to be spawned whenever I need them. I'll probably have to rearrange this room a little bit because it keeps breaking blocks out here. You can see right here I'm missing one of my factory blocks. I tried warding these, but then I have issues with that, so I might just push this back a little bit further instead of having it right at the entrance here. But I think what I'm going to do is I have the portal right here that goes into our travel room. I'll probably put all of the aggressive mobs in here, such as obviously the wither, but also like skeletons, zombies, things like that. And then maybe down a hallway over here, have more of the passive mobs like sheep and cows and things like that. All of it automated, of course. That way I don't have to babysit any of that stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. In order to do that, I will need several machines. So let's go ahead and go into our processing room and start making those machines. And we'll also need power. I typed power, but I meant dimensional transceivers. So I'll definitely need these with some conduits. So let's make sure that we have some energy conduits being crafted. Let me go ahead and grab a stack of that. And we'll also want some item conduits. We've got almost a stack of that, but let me make sure that I have quite a bit of the item conduits. And for the liquid XP and the mob essence, I don't want that one. I would rather have the pressurized fluid conduits. So let me just create a couple of stacks of that. Alright, nice. Alright, so let's start thinking in regards to the different ways of getting the XP and mob essence. With the XP, typically that will be with some sort of vacuum hopper, and basically like an autonomous activator or something like that. So let me go ahead and create maybe a couple of these. Probably doesn't hurt. There we go. Got 2 vacuum hoppers and autonomous activators. And this will give us our liquid XP. So I need chests and pistons. So let me see. How many of these should I use? Probably, I'm thinking about 9. Yeah, let me go ahead and create 9. Let me see, I got plenty of servos. And then the pistons, let's go ahead and create 9 as well. That was pretty simple. Let's go ahead and shift click this. There we go. Cool. There we go. The reason I want 9 is probably because rather than having a lot of fans and stuff like that, I'll probably line a floor, not like that, but more like this, at the bottom of like a pit or something. And all of these would have like swords. Let me just do this one for now. Left click, and you can see that it hits. Obviously, I don't want to use an excavator, but if I were to use a sword, that would work out pretty well. But you did notice that this excavator, let me go ahead and put it back in there, it has damage. So, probably need to do something about that because I don't want a system that's going to break over time. I want something that's going to continuously run forever. So in order to do that, I think I might go ahead and create some of those unstable ingots, and those can be used to craft an etheric sword. And if I understand this correctly, even though it has like 6 damage, this will not take any damage. And I think this is the only sword that I'm aware of that won't take damage. So let me go ahead and get my activated division sigil. I thought I got the iron, so let me grab the iron. Some diamonds. Wow, that was totally not what I meant to type. And some sticks. There we go. And obviously I only need 9 of these. There we go. 1 for each of these. There we go. And let's get the iron. Cool. That should do it. And if I remember right, I have a crafting table outside. Looks like I picked it up. Let me see if I can find that. Crafting table. Good. Because this does have to be a vanilla crafting. And I will get over here just in case I make a mistake. But this one shouldn't be as hard because of the fact that this is just 2 ingots. Alright, so I want to make sure. So this is going to have 2 ingots. I want to make sure that I know where those ingots are going to be before I start this. And hopefully they will land right here and we should be good. So let me go ahead and craft this, and there's the etheric sword. Cool. And let me just do some dirt. Huh, this does get damage. For some reason, I thought that these did not damage. What am I thinking of? If it's not this one, there has to be one that does not get damaged over time. Well, let me go ahead and create this anyways. I might have to change this out later. Let me go ahead and create my 9 swords, and I will be back as soon as that's done. Alright, that wasn't terrible. I did realize that I miscounted. I needed double the amount of iron and diamonds because of the fact that I was using 2 ingots for each sword. And I did go ahead and test this out. I went down to my existing mob area, and hitting a few of these guys, I see that I'm not taking any damage on this. So it has the damage :4, and it doesn't seem to be taking any damage whenever I'm killing mobs. Let me get out of here because it's so loud. But I think... Hello? Wow, that does not sound happy. Where is he? I'm going to stay away. I heard him. He's looking for me. Alright. So anyways, so it looks like it was because I broke some dirt with this, and that's why it has a damage value. Otherwise, the sword should be indestructible. So that is a good thing, and I went ahead and crafted all 9 of them. So now I should be able to use those in order to... oh, there he is. Alright. Surprise guest. Alright, cool. So I need to find a place to actually cut out, and of course, like I said, this is just for the XP, the liquid XP, just as I have over in this tank right here. We will be getting the same kind of stuff from this little setup that we have, and we'll be able to use that for enchantments or anything else. And I am probably going to use my library, maybe one of these other floors, for the liquid. So here's the kill room. I might go up one or maybe a couple of floors up, because this is where all of my usage is going to be, so I might do it that way. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that one out whenever I'm ready to actually start collecting the liquid XP. So let me go ahead and come over here. I'll probably make this first room, or this first section right here, a little room for all of this. And as soon as I carve something out, I will be right back. Alright, so I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do. This is going to be a little bit different than the other builds that I've had before. So I was thinking that rather than having all of the tainted soil that we received before from activating that division sigil, I was thinking about having a line of these autonomous activators with all of the swords in it, with the vacuum hoppers behind it, and right in front I was going to have some tracks. So there's these conveyor belts, and I'm not sure which ones I like better. I think I like the extra utility ones. This does require actual tracks. This one is a little bit cheaper, but I think I like these a little bit better because these actually stick on top, sort of like how carpet is. Those other conveyor belts, what is this? Mine Factory Reloaded. I don't know, they're kind of weird. So let me go ahead and think this through. So the conveyor belts will probably be like right there, and I do want to have all of the tainted soil, and I'll probably have this a little bit higher in the back. So let me grab some tools here. So maybe raise it up a little bit, and let's see. That way, because the issue that I hate about the fans, there are these fans. I think it's with extra utilities, if I can find it. Ooh, is that it? Not even in this pack. Is it not called fan? Utilities. Let's see if I can find it. Did they take it out? Because I completely did not see that. Plenty of fences. And all of the micro parts. I am not seeing it. That might change my plan. If I don't have a fan. Oh, there it is. Jeez. Okay, so that's open blocks. Alright, so the issue that I dislike about the open blocks fan is that... Ooh, it's raining again. It always rains. The fans will actually blow through walls. So let me go ahead and create one of those. Missing slabs. Guess it doesn't really matter what kind of slab that I create. And there we go. Oh. It's one of those. I guess I'll use the sandstone that I created. So let me just grab a few of these. 5 might be enough. And let's run back to where we were. That way we don't have to listen to the rain. And let me put a fan down. Oh yeah, this does require a redstone signal now. So let me go ahead and see if I can grab a lever. There we go. And you can see I'm not touching my keyboard. It's pushing me along, and let me see how many blocks it will actually push me before I stop. Alright, so it looks like to right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Basically 8 blocks. So that's not a bad range, but even if I fully encase this, let me turn this off temporarily. Oops. Alright, let me pick this up. I might have to restart the server. I am having quite a bit of lag today. Alright, so it's completely encased. Of course, now I need to flip the switch. But you can see that it still pushes me along. And it doesn't matter that this is dirt. It could be any other material. It will still push you along. So I wonder if it actually works through the warded blocks. So let me place this here, lever beside it, pushes me through it, and yeah, so even the warded blocks, it still pushes me through. So that kind of sucks. So my thought behind this would be to have these fans way in the back here somewhere. So all of this ground right here will be tainted soil, and then we would have the fan back here far enough to be able to push them up to the conveyor belt. Maybe a little bit further back, and that would give us a little bit more room with the tainted soil. So then I would be able to come up here. I can probably have like a little fence along this ledge right here, so I can see all of the mobs coming in. I could probably have some dark glass so that it'll keep the light out, but then all of the fans won't affect me. And that would be very nice, because every time I've done this build in the past, the fans affect me whenever I'm just coming up to the door to check in, and it might be nice to be able to do this without using a drawbridge as well. So, looks like my vacuum hopper's taking away everything. So let me go ahead and run upstairs. How many? I could do this with water, but let me just use conveyor belts. Might look a little bit better for me. And processing, here we come. Let me turn down the sound real quick, because that rain is annoying. So conveyor belt. Well, I do have some of these, but I don't want to use those. Let me see if I have enough tracks, and it looks like I got plenty of this. So that might actually be a good thing. I didn't actually count. Is there a faster way than using the... Nah, this will probably be good enough. Alright, let's run back over here and pop some of these down. And you can see that there's no animations, which is good. It'll reduce any kind of client lag. And these are all backwards. Figures, I always seem to put these the wrong direction. Flip the switch. Keep getting blown all over the place. There we go. So I could just come out here like this. Ooh. There we go. Not sure how far. This is probably good enough. And that will knock them into these autonomous activators. And let me just... Oh, I right-clicked. Alright, so now it's left-click, which is basically just punching. So if I were just to follow this track, it punches me. And with sword, it'll eventually kill me. And hopefully, if I have the fan at just the right distance, I won't have to worry about mobs just lingering around in here. So let me go ahead and figure out how far back I need these fans, and let me go ahead and get this in place. Alright, I think this is going to do it. I put the fans back there, and I probably want to go ahead and grab some of this conduit, redstone conduit. Let's see, that's energy. That is that. Oh, here we go. That's definitely not going to be enough, but this should allow me to at least control the fans. I don't know if I want to ever turn them off, because these are far enough back where I probably don't need to worry about it. But let me go ahead and force the connection on these. There we go. Here we go. And these are all on, I think I'm in the hitbox of the fan, so that's probably why I'm not getting that. Okay, cool. And these are all on the red channel. So I should be able to, if I bring this over, not sure if I can put a torch or a lever right on this. So let me just go ahead and put a cobblestone there and force the connection to red. Flip that switch. And that does not seem to be working. I wonder if this has to be like an indirect. So let me do that. No, that is not working. I'm wondering if... Well, that is definitely getting the signal. I wonder if I can put this here. Let me put some cobblestone below me so that I can at least know if it turns on. That does not work either. Wonder if it's not compatible. If not, that kind of sucks. Alright. Well, let me play around with this conduit and see if I can get them to somehow activate. Yeah, with a lever, it works just automatically. So let me see if I can figure out how to get these conduits to work. Alright, so this isn't ideal, but I came up into my processing room, and I came up with the red alloy wire. Yeah, I don't know why, but this does seem to work. I've tried other things, but this is probably what I'm going to stick with. Not sure how to make this look any better. I mean, I guess I can run it far enough back so that the red... Well, is this not going to connect? There we go. So that this red alloy wire is like in the back, kind of hidden, and that actually does work. All right. I wonder. That's a good idea. Let me see. Will it actually affect it like this? All right. Go ahead and connect that. Turn that on. Alright, so it does turn on there. Alright, well, that could work. Just using a little bit of this red alloy wire behind it is enough to power the block, and it looks like I will need 2 of these, maybe? No. Looks like just 1. And it powers the block behind it, which powers up the fan, and we're good. So that is probably what I'm going to do. I am going to run downstairs. I crafted up more of these insulated redstone conduits. I think I may need a few more because if I'm going to be routing it to the door, I'll want to make sure that I have enough to reach the door, and I will be back as soon as I have that. Alright, that wasn't terribly hard. I went ahead and went behind here, added some factory blocks just as a decoration. This lamp is just for my temporary lighting, but as you can see, I went ahead and ran the redstone conduit underneath everything and pulled up the red alloy wire behind each one of the other fans. So if I were to flip the switch, come over here, if I don't get stuck on invisible blocks for some reason, you can see that the fans are blowing me, and it seems to work out pretty well. Nice. So I should be able to run this wire, or this conduit, all the way to the door over here. I'll probably have... I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I'll probably fill in the gap here with some sort of block. Probably stick with the existing theme. I might have barrels because I still have to figure out what to do with any of the mob drops, because this is going to drop quite a bit of stuff, as we saw in the downstairs area. It has all sorts of things, such as enchanted bows, armor of all kinds, iron, gold armor, leather armor, things like that. So I'll probably need some sort of storage system down here. I might go with maybe a simple AE system with a drive or something like that, just to hold all of the other mob drops. That way we don't lose any. We could always discard them later. Maybe put a filter on the other system to be able to throw away like non-enchanted items, things like that. But I think this is going to work out pretty well. My plan, if I can find maybe some dirt, is to have all of this as the what is that called? Tainted earth, or whatever it's called. That way all of the mobs will actually spawn on it. I'll probably need to do something in regards to lighting. Maybe some dark glass here. That way I can still stand in here, see what's going on, but have all of the light blocked out. And I'd probably want to go ahead and have some lamps up at the top. These are inverted, so we should be able to still turn them off. And you can see that we get quite a bit of darkness in here. And I'll probably want some sort of switch on this wall over here so that I can turn on the lights, and that will actually stop all of the mobs from spawning. Just in case I need to do some maintenance or something in here. I don't want a lot of aggressive mobs to be spawning while I'm doing that maintenance, so I think this will work out pretty well. So I will go ahead and do that in between episodes. I think that I've run out of time for this one. If you could go ahead and rate the video down below, I would greatly appreciate it. And also, if you like the series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.